I'm going to go ahead and answer the first question that people tend to ask, so we'll get that off the plate, which is, how does a person who is admittedly not Jewish and who can't play a lick of violin, how does this person come to write this book, Violins of Hope, about this collection of violins that were played by Jewish musicians in the concentration camps and ghettos during the Holocaust? And as President Donovan mentioned, the answer to that is at the university where I teach, the University of North Carolina at Charlotte, we had the privilege of bringing 18 of the Violins of Hope to our city in 2012, and it was the first time they'd actually been anywhere in the Western Hemisphere. As a musician and as a historian, I was really inspired, fascinated by these stories of violins. So although the Weinsteins, their grief was too great for them to talk about their lost family members, the pain of what had happened to them permeated the Weinstein household, and with it, Amnon's childhood.
So I think it's really important, especially like in this day and age with a lot of hostility that's going on in our world, and I think it's really important to learn from our past, and he definitely touched on that in the questionnaire, that if we don't learn from it, then how are we going to correct mistakes that could come again?
So I thought it was an interesting take on the Holocaust. I never heard these stories before. I never knew about these violins before, and I thought that it was an interesting way of showing the stories of the Holocaust.
Okay, can you just tell us what tonight means to you?
Whoa, you start with the easy ones, don't
Right?
What does it mean to me? You know, whenever you read a book, it's always neat to actually hear the author speak and have a chance to talk to him or her and ask them a question. Something that shows that you actually read the book, and it's not like I'm a student and I have to do that, but I love to read. I actually read the book twice.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I always like listening to Jay because he actually did a real research. I mean, we did the work, but he did the research behind the violin, so every time I catch one more thing that I forgot or didn't know, so it's always good fun to be with him and do these things.
It was a really special night. It was a great crowd, and it's just wonderful to be able to share these stories with so many great people.